welcome back. It is that time of the month for my monthly favorites. They're a little bit behind this month just because, one, I've been kind of dealing with this cold. I'm trying to catch a cold. My poor ear, I've had like this swimmer's ear issue all summer long, and no, I'm not staying out of my pool to let it heal up. So it's kind of my ear, my sinuses, so I've been dealing with headache and blah, 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 and work, and so I've just been busy, so it's a little late this month, but that's okay, because now we can get into it. Not a ton of products this month, to be honest, kind of liking what I like, and a lot of them were last month and the month before that's favorites as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. As I always do when I do my monthly favorites, I'm going to kind of start off with skincare, move into makeup. We only have really one skincare item up this month, and I am so glad I found it again, but this is my absolute favorite body wash. Now, for some reason, when they revamped them and packaged them and kind of renamed the products, this particular one like disappeared off the market. Like, I honestly thought they discontinued it. And for like the past year, probably a year, I have been scouring and hunting and never came across it. But one thing I noticed is I never go down the soap aisle at my local CVS store. So I did the other day. They were on sale and I have it back. This is the Nivea Smoothness. This used to be called the Touch of Smoothness. This is the one with the almond and tea rose blossom scent, and I love it. It is my favorite, and I'm so glad it's back. Or that I found it at least. And then again, like I said, they were on sale 2 for $8. I may have picked up $24 worth of it. You just never know because I don't want to run out, but I love this stuff. The scent of it is perfect. It's very light, kind of floralish, but very light. And it makes my skin so smooth when I use it. I can almost skip lotion. Well, in the summertime, I can definitely skip lotion. So love, love, love it. And I'm so glad to see it back again. Moving right along, we are going straight up into makeup, but we do not have an EOS lip ball of the month this month. I know, shocker, right? Anyway, if you watched my small haul video of things that I purchased at the mini summer haul, I picked up one of these. This is the Milani Moisture Lock Lip Oil. I'm hooked. This is the one called, what are you called? It's probably already rubbed off. Anyway, it's the one with rose hips. But it is the Restoring Rose, I think is what it's called. And it's infused with rose hips. It's supposed to help restore your lips because you might get very chip-chappy, especially because I'm a matte lipstick lover and a liquid matte lipstick lover. So it has like a real rosy smell to it. Not that that lingers around much, but it does. But I'm in love. This stuff is fabulous. Fabulous, guys. If you have not tried one of these, I suggest you do. So this is what I've been using instead of my EOS lip balls. Speaking of those lips, something I have been just loving this month, and I have it on today, it's what I'm wearing right now, is, and I'm really not that big of a lip liner user. I'll use them from time to time, but for some reason, I've just been kind of loving this almost ombre lip effect I've been getting using these two products. The first one is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Lip Pencil, and this is in the shade Café Olay. It's just a really, you know, kind of like a deep brown orange, raw sienna type color. Well, maybe not raw sienna, mahogany type color. And I've been pairing that with my Wet n Wild matte lipstick in the shade called Bare It All. Now, these are the ones that come in, you know, kind of this black tube where it's just round. And I think they're $1 more than the other, but these are the matte lipsticks. This one is 902C. But I have been loving pairing those two together. I think I love, you know, I'm kind of iffy on nude lips, but when I throw this in there, I think that really helps kind of pull it all together and makes it work. And then if I want just a little bit of hint of something in the middle, a little bit of splash, I've been pulling out my NYX Mega Last Lip Shine, and this is the one Sponge Cake. Which Sponge Cake has always been my favorite lip gloss from the Mega Shine line. Oh, gosh, this just smells so good. So yeah, I've been pairing that on there with that. Also, when I wanted to go down my matte route, which we know I love my matte liquid lipsticks, I have been into my Amore matte lip cream in the shade Loved. Now this is part of the regular line, so you can find these anywhere, anytime. Just a gorgeous, that's it down here. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. The formula is perfection. It smells divine. Now, I did recently post a video, I'll link that whichever way it pops up above, on some of the limited edition Amore matte lip creams that they have out currently. But this month, I have just been into it. An old love that's kind of now a rediscovered love of mine, and I received this in my Sephora Play box, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is the original. This is the clear silicone one, the one that kind of started the whole thing with the whole primers. I just love this. A very tiny bit goes a very long way. It does really help kind of minimize the look of my pores. It does not cancel them because I just have big pores, but it does really help minimize the look of the pores. Gives you that perfect even canvas for foundation application. I just love this stuff. I was so glad to get some, and when I run out, I'm definitely going to go back out. You know, I had gotten on that drugstore bandwagon with trying so many different drugstore ones that I just forgot how darn good this stuff really is. So been loving that this month. Next up for my favorites this month is the Milani Multitasker Face Powder. Now, this little booger can sometimes be really hard to find, and it doesn't come in very many shades. The shade I have is 04 Light Tan. This is a setting, finishing, and blotting powder. Very, very tiny bit. Goes a very, very long way. I have been loving this the most for setting my under eyes. So I will take just any small brush that you have. I honestly like to use either my e.l.f. small tapered brush, which I love this little guy for so many things, or my Real Techniques contour brush. I like to use both of those kind of interchangeably, basically whichever one's clean, for setting my under eyes. And I will just dab just a little bit on. See how much it picks up with just 2 little taps? Tap off that excess, and then just lightly tap that on there onto my concealer. Kind of sweep the excess away, and it sets it. It's like set it and forget it, because your concealer will not budge, it will not crease, it will not move. I love this powder. I'm so glad that I came across it. Little Emily Noel is the one that turned me on to that. Another thing that little Miss Emily Noel 83 Beauty Broadcast turned me on to, and I finally broke down and I got it, is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Water Resistant. She uses it for her lower lash line. Now, my eyes are just really weepy. I'm allergic to like everything that lives and breathes and grows, so my allergies tend to bug me a lot of hay fever, so my eyes just always seem to be watery, weepy, kind of itchy, which is why I wear a lot of mascara, so I remind myself not to scratch my eyes. But this water resistant Clump Crusher is the only mascara that I have used that does not end up transferring down here by hour 8 of my shift at work. So, you know, I work 12-hour shift, and usually by hour 8, I'm raccooned underneath here, so I have to go in there and clean up, you know, because I have so much transfer. This does not transfer. This stuff holds up, and I love what it does for my natural lower little lashes. There's very few of them there. They're not very long, but this helps bring each one of them out, and it does not transfer, and it is just great. I'm so glad that I finally broke down and tried this. So this, along with like my NYC Sunny, is going to continue to be a monthly favorite. Now for my blush and highlight combo this month, I kind of have been in a shop my stash mode. And so this month, and this poor little thing, every time I get it out, I'm just waiting for it to finally, yeah, I just threw that in the trash can. I'm waiting for this to finally completely break so I can try the new formula. But it is the Wet n Wild blush in Pearlescent Pink. You see that down there? Yeah, that's not pan because I meant to hit pan. That's pan because I dropped it and the corner broke. But anyway, this is the original formula in Pearlescent Pink. I just love this. It's just such a pretty, perfect pink, peach, you know, blush. A lot of people say it's a dupe for NARS Orgasm. It's very, very close. I'll give it that. But I love this, and it has been my favorite this month. And then so for my favorite highlighter go along with that, this is the old Fergie packaging of the Wet n Wild highlight, and this is in the shade Rose Champagne Glow. And I love this one. I know a lot of people rave over and over about Hollywood Boulevard, but this one is my favorite. I love Rose Champagne Glow. It just gives the prettiest iridescent rose champagne glow, just like it says it's going to do. So that's it right there. There's with the blush paired with it. We'll put that underneath. And I just really, really enjoy that combo. I think it's so, 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 so pretty. Now, last but not least, we're going to go with my eyes. And for this month, I have pretty much been using these guys exclusively. I'm going to have a video coming up very soon of the looks I've created with all of them. But they are my Wet n Wild original trio. So these are the ones that are always in the line. These aren't limited edition, and they're all right here. And so the trios are Walking on Eggshells. You see the pan in that? That is almost all pan. That's why it's probably hard to show up on the camera with the lighting, because that is almost all pan up there. So yeah, Walking on Eggshells, which is actually, yep, it's what I'm wearing today and dropping. Next up, Sweetest Candy. I love this one. This one also has got pan. I have hit pan and repurchased both of these several times, and we'll continue to repurchase them. But Sweetest Candy, I love this trio so, so much. It's one of my absolute favorites. Don't Steal My Thunder, Smoky Eye Heaven, that beautiful silver eyelid shade right there. I mean, it's just so, 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 so pretty. That's a great, great black with a lot of glitter in it. And then the brow bone shade even. I mean, this is just a beautiful trio, but it's perfect for a really pretty smoky eye. And I've actually done a smoky eye look with this. Link down below. Next up is the one called I'm Getting Sunburned. Lots of kind of interesting colors in there that I think people kind of get intimidated by, but I think you guys will enjoy the look that I come up with this. Silent Treatment, again, another one. Kind of another take on beautiful smoky eye. This eyelid shade is so darn pretty. It's like a lavender gray metallic. It's just, yeah, lavender gray metallic is how I would describe that. I love this one. This is such a beautiful palette. So love this one. And then Spoiled Brat, because you've got to have a chock full of glitter black. You see that? Yeah, it's chock full of glitter. You gotta have a straight up Tin Man silver, and you gotta have a gorgeous hot pink, and that hot pink there is actually matte. So, ooh, let's go ahead and we'll swatch that black. Look at that. God, I love those. I love this one. This is such a good trio. One of my favorites, kind of, you know, for your clubbing look, your going out look, your, you know, what the heck ever, just for fun look. It does not matter. So that is it. And that has been my monthly favorites. I'm so glad that you guys spent some time with me today. Make sure to give that video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to keep up with me, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.